Welcome to Insight Universe. This is a place for curious minds where we explore research, human behavior, and ideas that help us better understand ourselves and the world around us. Let's dive in. Have you ever noticed that some of the smartest people you know seem perfectly happy spending time alone? While everyone else is rushing to parties, scrolling through social media, or filling every quiet moment with noise, they seem content reading a book, taking a long walk, or simply sitting with their own thoughts. People often assume they're lonely, shy, or even antisocial. But what if that's not true? What if solitude isn't something they settle for, but something they intentionally choose? Today, let's explore the fascinating psychology behind why many intelligent people value solitude and why spending time alone can actually become one of the greatest tools for personal growth. Before we go any further, let's clear up one common misunderstanding. Being alone and being lonely are not the same thing. Loneliness is the painful feeling of wanting connection but not having it. Solitude, on the other hand, is choosing to spend time alone because it brings peace, clarity, or simply gives you room to think. Imagine spending an afternoon in your favorite cafe with a good book or taking a quiet walk while your mind slowly untangles all the thoughts you've been carrying. You're not escaping people, you're reconnecting with yourself. Many intelligent people don't avoid relationships. They simply understand the value of balancing meaningful social connections with moments of quiet reflection. One reason many thoughtful people enjoy solitude is because their minds rarely stop asking questions. Instead of accepting things at face value, they naturally wonder, why did that happen? What if there's another way? What can I learn from this? Deep thinking requires uninterrupted attention. It's difficult to solve complex problems or connect new ideas when your phone vibrates every few minutes or conversations constantly pull your focus away. Think about some of history's greatest thinkers, writers, scientists, and artists. Many of them intentionally carved out quiet time, not because they disliked people, but because silence gave their minds the space to create. Sometimes our best ideas arrive not in crowded rooms, but during quiet moments when nothing is competing for our attention. Another interesting pattern is that many intelligent people prefer meaningful conversations over frequent conversations. Small talk has its place, but after a while, discussing the weather or repeating the same conversations can feel exhausting. Instead, they're often drawn toward discussions about ideas, experiences, dreams, psychology, science, creativity, or life itself. It's not about having hundreds of friends, it's about having a few relationships that feel genuine. One deep conversation can sometimes be more fulfilling than dozens of casual interactions. Every interaction requires mental energy. Some people feel energized after social gatherings. Others need quiet afterward to recharge. Neither is better. It's simply how people are wired. Many intelligent people become very aware of how their attention is spent. Instead of saying yes to every invitation, they become selective. Not because they don't care about others, but because they understand that focus is one of their most valuable resources. In today's world, where we're constantly surrounded by notifications, messages, and endless content, protecting your attention has become more important than ever. Have you ever noticed that your best ideas often appear while taking a shower, driving, walking, or just staring out the window? That's not a coincidence. When your brain isn't busy reacting to constant stimulation, it begins connecting ideas in new and creative ways. This quiet mental space allows imagination to flourish. That's why so many authors, musicians, inventors, and entrepreneurs intentionally schedule time alone. Creativity doesn't always happen when we're trying our hardest. Sometimes it appears when we finally slow down. Enjoying solitude doesn't automatically make someone intelligent, and being outgoing certainly doesn't make someone less intelligent. There are brilliant extroverts. There are brilliant introverts. The point isn't that intelligence causes solitude. It's that many thoughtful people intentionally create quiet space because it helps them think more clearly, recharge emotionally, and live more intentionally. The healthiest life isn't about avoiding people. It's about finding the balance between meaningful connection and meaningful solitude. In a world that constantly encourages us to stay busy, always connected, and endlessly entertained, choosing solitude can almost feel unusual. But maybe that's exactly why it's so valuable. Because sometimes the greatest conversations you'll ever have aren't with someone else. They're the quiet conversations you have with yourself. The moments where ideas become clearer, where emotions settle, where creativity begins, and where you slowly become the person you're meant to be. Here we end our topic today. Why intelligent people prefer solitude. Every question leads to a new perspective, and every insight brings us one step closer to understanding ourselves and the world around us. If today's topic sparked your curiosity, subscribe to Insight Universe and join us as we continue exploring the ideas that shape our lives. Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and never stop exploring the incredible universe inside your mind.